Hello everybody, it's Diamond here again, but this time with a Dio build. Many of you have asked me to make a video for a Dio, and that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to show you all items, companions, insignia, bonuses, boons, and skills. So I'm going to start with items I use. I got myself the Rex Corona because it's still the best item in slot. For now I'm using the Rex Amiclum, but I'm planning to change it for one of the pieces from Mastercraft, the piece with power and critical strike. I've got myself a Fearbringers from Almuhand tier 2 for the 3% more damage on your at will and encounter powers. And I'm also planning to change my boots for the boots of the Willard for 3% more damage for your at wills. I also got myself the Demogorgon set for the damage, and as you can see I'm still using the old stronghold weapons. I'm planning to change the weapons for the new Mastercraft weapons with exactly the same bonus and just higher stats. As the main artifact I'm using the Heart of the Black Dragon. The reason why I'm using this artifact is because of the 15% damage buff to your party, and because every time you miss your target, your artifact has 75% cooldown reduced. That means every time you use the artifact and you don't hit the target, your artifact takes only 15 seconds to recharge. And it still triggers the insignia bonuses, which is great. I also got myself the skill of controller because I was missing some critical strike, and the critical strike is really important for any DPS class. You need to have 100% critical chance and 85% damage resistance ignored. For the offense slots, I'm using the Black Ice enchantments, the triple stat enchantments with power, critical strike, and recovery, because this is the stats you need for DC. And for defense slots, I'm also using the triple stat enchantments, the Draconic for maximum hit points, defense, and lifesteal. The main reason why I like these enchantments is because of maximum hit points. It's really nice with a paladin aura. Now for the companions. The main companion I'm using the Tiger of Cult because of it's the best in slot companion for any DPS class. And I'm using the 2 Beast Slayer rings on it and the neck piece from the skirmish. I used the 6 gigantic enchantments also with triple stats. It's critical strike, recovery, and armor penetration. For the rest of companions, I'm using Fire Archon, Air Archons, Earth Archon, and the Raptor for 1% damage buff for the party. Now about insignia bonuses. I'm using Assassin's Covenant. That's 10% of your defense, deflection, and lifesteal is gained as combination of lost stats as power. Artifacts as persuasion. This is a really great bonus to help you spam more dailies, and I'm using 2 level of bonuses. Artifactors influences the lesser version of the same bonus. I'm using the Shepherd's Devotion because it's a group bonus. And I'm using the Gladiator Ghoul mainly for the personal reason. I just like to be a bit faster. For the mounts, I'm using the main combat power, the Dinosaur for 10% debuff, and the equip powers 4000 power. Now about wounds, I'm not going to talk much about wounds because it's not much what you can say about it. I simply gonna show you each and every campaign so you could see all of them. Just about stronghold, for the offense I'm using power, for the defense I'm using hit points. The main reason why I'm using the hit points is because of the paladin aura and the mount speed. The PvP boon is not related, it's only for item level. And the rest of the boons I'm just going to walk throughout all of them so you could see it. So this is it for the boons. Now I'm going to show you my feats. This is probably the basic DO feats. The only thing I changed about it after the GC changes is I got rid of the weapons of the light, because I think keeping the power share feat on the DO at this time is a complete waste. So now I'm going to talk about powers a bit more. I'm going to show you the rotation of my DO and the way I play it. Oh, first I'm going to show you the ability scores as well. All my ability scores I put on wisdom and strength. The reason why I choose strength is because of critical chance, because I need to get 100% critical chance, and wisdom because of damage bonus. Now about skills, for daily I'm using the Hallowed Ground for the 35% damage bonus for the party. For the encounters I'm using the Daunting Light, Chains and Break the Spirit for the mobs. And for the bosses I'm using Daunting Light, Pod and Break the Spirit. The reason why I've replaced the Divine Glow with Daunting Light is because every single party has 2 DCs still, and Divine Glow stacks only 3 times, so if 2 DCs and both of them use Divine Glow, it's a complete waste. And you can empower the Break the Spirit with Daunting Light exactly the same way you do with Divine Glow. I'm going to show it in a moment. For the passives, I'm using the Terrifying Insight for the damage bonus it gives to the party. And I'm also using the Hastening Light for the recharge speed increase on the skills cooldowns. So that would be it for the reason why I use the pod on the bosses is because of the damage debuff. And now I'm probably going to show you my at wills. For at wills I'm using the Brand of the Sun and the Astral Seal, but I'm not really using Astral Seal often. I'm not really spamming it, just for extra occasions. I don't really like the skill. Prepare to spam a bit more Brand of the Sun. So now I'm going to show you. I know most of you maybe know how to empower these skills, but I still feel like I should show to make this guide complete. And so to empower the skill, you simply need to use the Daunting Light in Divinity, and after use the Break the Spirit. That's when you see the icon on the side and you know what you empowered. The Daunting Light can be used the same as Divine Glow. You can use it at anywhere, even on a floor, and it's still going to empower. But if you're using on a mobs the chains and you're planning to empower with chains, you have to hit the target. Chains have to hit the target to empower. For the trash mobs, I suggest to use 2 stacks of empowerment and use the Break the Spirit. For the bosses, use 3 stacks. So I'm going to show you to my stats. I still am taking some crit potions and foods until I get the rest of my items to get my 100% of critical chance. So this is my stats. And I'm also going to show how as you can see, when you miss the target of the artifact, it's only 15 seconds to recharge. So empowering is really simple. The 3 times and Divine, and after use the Break the Spirit. And you repeat this as long as the mobs or boss is alive. So that would be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and